Welcome to the Journey of Love and Light. This is your 2023 general reading for Aries. Aries, this is a general reading, as I said, so it may or may not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this reading does resonate and if you like it, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so that you know when I have additional readings. I have one card for every every month of the year for 2023, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter already pulled out here for you. And so we'll just go ahead and get started with January. So Aries, let's get started. Excuse me. Hold on just one second. So the first card for January is the Peace card. And so what I'm sensing here for you, Aries, is that, you know, this person here is like overlooking this calm, serene area. And there's these two swans here in front of her, you know, and the swan, the bird of love. What I'm sensing is that maybe, you know, you're coming into the new year either hoping for love or having found love or being at peace with your current situation as it relates to love. And you are now kind of in the calm after the storm is what I'm hearing. And like sort of maybe like after all of the busyness of the holidays, you know, you are now, kind of in a place of solitude. And, you know, like I said, are looking at, you know, what you love, you know, if there is love, you know, you're even looking ahead to, you know, the obstacles that might lie in front of you as it relates to, you know, any of your dreams or hopes or aspirations. But know that, you know, you can come into the new year at peace, knowing that, you know, there is a plan for your life. It's fine to take some time to review all that you've gone through that brings you to this place, and just be at peace, because in those times of silence and solitude is when you will hear your own downloads from the divine, and it will give you guidance on where you need to go next. And the next card out is the Ace of Water, because I do sense that in February, and maybe that's part of what you, as you're coming into January, you're already contemplating this fresh start, this new emotional start. And it looks like again, it could be a love relationship, even though this is not a love reading. This is a general reading. I'm going to do a love reading as well for 2023. But for this general reading, I do sense that there's going to be a new emotional situation for you, just a situation that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Maybe there's going to be more family around. Maybe you're going to have a child. Maybe you're going to get married. Maybe you're going to, just feel super happy because you feel tuned in, tapped in, and turned on to the universe, and you are, God's child, and you're feeling that you're filling your own cup up first, and, maintaining this childlike innocence, in the month of February. But Aries, in the month of March, I see the spirit of gratitude says that, you're going to feel so happy and so grateful about, how much you've grown and how much you've learned, in this journey, up to this point, like, this reflection that you're going through, and this, new emotional, self-care I'm hearing that you're going through is really, like giving you this power of the lotus to really grow, from within. And I see even the third eye here on this, open mind here is what I'm seeing. But I feel like that you are tuned in, tapped into the universe for some of you, and I feel like that's part of this reason to feel grateful. But more than that, Spirit is saying, stay in a place of gratitude, because the more that you are grateful, the more you will have to be grateful for. And so I see a trend with this row here. I see that we have 444 for the second quarter of the year of 2023, because 3 plus 1 is 4. We have 4 spirit, 4 of air, and the call of the muse. And so starting with the month of April, Aries, I see the angel of the four directions. And so what I sense here is that it's time for you to make a decision in April about some sort of situation, like about whatever it is that you've been contemplating, this new fresh start. Maybe this growth that you have realized has caused you to, want to invest in a new direction. And, you have some options. And just know that, your angels are always with you. And as long as you stay in a place of joy, in a place of possibility, in a place of potential, and not a place of fear, you'll make the right choice. And the Four of Air further confirms that, because it's telling you, just to take some time out about this decision, potentially even, and meditate on it and spend some time alone. Just contemplate, how far you've come, what it is that you really want. Are you making this choice for yourself? Are you making it for someone else? Should you be making it for yourself? And really just taking that time that you need to restore your own energy, and call back all of your points of light to your own energetic space, so that you can make the choice from your highest vibration, to get the most best and highest result possible for you. In June, I see here the call of the muse says that you may after this contemplation and decision and time that you've been using to restore yourself, you may come across a situation that you find you're super passionate about. Like, you finally tap into what it is that you are passionate about by June, and it gives you this need to really co-create with the universe whatever it is that your passion is, whether it's like fixing lawnmowers, or if it's if it's riding a motorcycle, or if it is doing art, or if it's doing music, or racing cars, or whatever it is, you're going to find that passion, that spark is going to really represent itself in June. It's like almost like something from your childhood, like that kind of happiness. And in the next in the month of July, I see here this playing it safe card. And sometimes I say about this card is that it means that you need to get outside your comfort zone and go see what's out there in the world, and all of that. But in this one, what I'm actually seeing is that the grass is not always greener on the other side. So maybe in July you have this sense of like you're missing out on something, that there's better things happening, and you are stuck in your own situation with your happy little home, or this mundane life that you think you've created for yourself in some way, shape, or form. Or even like if it's a luxurious life, you're wondering, is that all there is? Like, you have all this luxury, you have all this wealth, you have all the things that you want, but yet, is that it? Like, you're still like searching for something else. And what Spirit is saying to you in this is that the grass is not always greener on the other side. Take off your shoes and get grounded. Really contemplate how far you've come. All the abundance that you have available to you right now, and even things that have yet to be revealed. And that's going to help get you out of this, potentially out of this mindset that you could have the potential to, get into in the month of August, about kind of lack and worry, not enoughness, a sense of scarcity. But, know that, even you might be feeling left out in the cold in some way. Like, here again, there's other things happening out there, and, you want to be a part of it. You want to be a part of it, but you've committed to something, you've committed to family, you've committed to a job, you've committed to a, some kind of situation, and it's, preventing you from being, a part of this, whatever's happening out here. And, that's, making you feel like that sort of you've been left out in the cold. But know that that's not a reality, because the door is always open. The door is always open for your creativity. The door is always open for your, possibility, your potential, for assistance, so even, if you're worried about money, if you're worried about that, there's always ways to make money. You just got to, get with Spirit, and, find a way to find your ikigai, to find what it is that, your reason for being. And your reason for being is, going to help you find something that you're good at, that's something that you love, and something that people really need, and something that people are willing to pay for. That's your ikigai, and you can find that, Aries. Just know that, because it all comes down to you really getting in touch with you, like really, getting in, your own mind, your own body, not listening to, the, voices or the whispers of others is what I'm hearing. And, you have the potential to grow on your own. Like, you've had your own challenges in life, and you see life from a different perspective, and you have a different lens, from which to look through. So you don't always have to listen to others, but you do need to make sure that you are giving yourself self-care. And self-care for you may look different than it does for somebody else, but know that you are the king or you are the queen, and you need to practice self-care and really take time to go inward, take time to acknowledge your greatness, take time to heal your wounds. And as you go into the final quarter of 2023, what I'm seeing here is the cycle 4 of decrease, and this is really just the 4 of coins. And this talks about you having as the sense to the need to hold on to your money, and like that it's just going through your hands. Perhaps it seems like it's being just you're running through it, but just know that all of that is just a mindset. So make sure that you don't get stuck in a scarcity mindset. Make sure that that there is abundance. There's always more where that came from, and there are ways. You see people every day making money from the craziest things. So know that there's always possibilities. You just have to have faith and believe that there is the potential, and then keep your hands open just like that in order to receive. But don't worry so much about the water that you're losing through the cracks. There's always going to be more of that. And the month of November, Aries, further confirms that, because the month of November says it's the six of water, and this talks about all your cups being full, and that everything being equal give and take. So whatever effort you put out, you will receive that back in energy in some form, whether it's money, whether it's opportunity, whether it's just love, whatever. And know that you can trust that you are being divinely guided, and you just have to really let go and let God lead the way to whatever it is that you want to. Your God, your source, your the power from which you came, the whatever animates your being. So this that was for somebody specific, somebody that says they don't believe in God. God's not their thing. But I'm just saying, you are animated. The energy in your body animates you in some way, and whatever that is, you just need to let go and let that operate in your life at the highest. And that's going to get you really, like all the dreams that you had as a kid, you will realize those things, and you will begin to see the realization of those things in the month of November. And then the final card out for the month of December, Aries, is beyond the ordinary. And just like, in true form for an Aries, you are beyond the ordinary. And this is telling you that you have, the potential to really manifest all your dreams come true, and, truly be in that, that feeling of like a warrior, is what I have. Like this is almost like, ancient warrior, but almost like the magician that, you as above, so below, you have manifested that which you have dreamed of into reality from the childhood. So by the end of 2023, as long as you make sure and give yourself the time you need, nourish yourself, don't get stuck in a negative mindset, and know that there's always more where that came from, that you will experience a lifestyle change, energetic change, a shift that is going to be beyond your wildest dreams. So Aries, I hope that's useful for you as you go along your journey in 2023. I wish you nothing but the best on your journey of love and light. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Peace and blessings.